Hi. Hi, people. It's not in focus. Oh, come on, bro. What are we doing, bro? There we go. Took a hot minute. Hi, guys. Here, I'll put it this way so people can see the clone. Clone. Yeah, I'm just rambling before people come in. What's up? It's a random Monday night, so I'm sure nobody's... it's Tuesday. Forgot it's Tuesday. Nobody's going to show up, but I figured I would do this anyway because I feel like it. I don't know how long I'll make it, but I want to open some toys, and I figured why not just open tons of toys in a live stream, because that's usually what I do. We got some people coming in. Okay, cool. We got people. What's up? I literally just started it, so... yeah, random Tuesday. Happy belated birthday. Any clones? There's one clone. I made sure I'm opening a clone. I'm opening a duplicate yellow bark trooper because I army build that. Yeah, it's Megatron but cute. Look, I just got this today and I want to build it, so we're gonna build that. I don't know who's first. We have Kranix, who I bought ages ago and I'm just now opening. I'll probably do a short for him. I do have some stuff over here too. I got this Batgirl. I got Batgirl on clearance because I have the Batman and Joker, so I was like, why not get the Batgirl Halloween one? Then another ZD Toys Iron Man. If you don't know this toy line, it's a Chinese toy line that is making every single freaking armor from the Hall of Armor, and I'm all caught up with all the recent releases. I am just waiting for the new ones, so I'm super hyped. Any Gundam? Yes, actually. I tried to put a little bit of everything in here. I got a couple more of these I did a short on. I got a couple of these we're going to open up. So you're a clone trooper guy, not a kaiju guy. Yes. I'm not a kaiju guy. It's so funny. People are so surprised when, especially since like I am in like the giant robot sphere of things I like. But honestly, I would say outside of Batman, it's very like armored soldier guy or robot. I don't do Dragon Ball Z. There's so much I don't do. There's so much I'm not a fan of. Yeah, Beastbox is cool. I said in my video that I think it's still up for just channel members, but I mentioned that I was gonna get the Beastbox anglerfish, and I've not done that yet because it's kind of expensive, but I do want to get that. I will do Kranix. I don't know if I'm gonna do him first though, but I will do Kranix. Yo, Dumb Jake, what's up? I just sent Dumb Jake a stupid video right before I started the live stream. Yo, Jake. Yo, he's right here. He's not broke, by the way. He's not broke. So that Kaiju Transformers egg toy was worth it? I don't know. I haven't checked to see if I made my money back from that short. If I did, then it was. That's your president? Yeah. President Sentinel Prime. I want to open one of these first. Because it's a little blind bag, and I'm just really curious. I'm going to do this first. I'll do Kranix earlier on, but I'm going to do this first, because I did a YouTube short. I got this one, I got this one, and I got this one. I'm really hoping I don't get a duplicate, because that will break my heart. I really want the Dom. Like, the Dom's one of my favorites, so let's see. Who'd I get? Who'd I get? I got another Zaku. That's okay. That's okay. Out of all the things to get a duplicate of, I love the Zaku with all my heart, so I'm A-okay getting another Zaku. That's fine. That's cool. Love Zaku's. Love him. Zaku's are like, I feel like I have some things that I'm such a big fan of that I feel like it's a part of my identity. Like, clone troopers are a part of my identity. Zaku's, I don't feel like I've any one particular... I feel like Brawl, out of any of the Transformers characters, Brawl is very much a part of my identity. I think I've come to realize that he probably is my favorite Transformer nowadays. Like, I love Soundwave, I do, but, like, he just doesn't excite me as much as Brawl does. So, I don't know. Who's the head? We're talking about the head. Yeah, the Zaku does look like he's in a timeout. Yeah, he's like, oh... Oh, the Gundam's gonna kill me. And then the Gundam's gonna be like, you're in timeout because you've been naughty and ate too much from the candy jar. No! Yeah. So the gray box head. This is Megatron. Brickhead's Megatron. That's what that is. I don't know. That's Kranix. Okay, so what we have to open today, we have Brickhead's Megatron that I'm going to build, Studio Series Kranix, which looks really goofy. We have a Bark Trooper, because I love him. This is a superhero Ben Cooper NECA Batgirl. This is really cool. This is a 3-pack. Tell they did an old 3 3/4-inch pack of Commissioner Gordon and a couple GCPD officers. Those figures look like garbage, but the Gordon looks okay, but the GCPDs look like trash. But it was cheap. And then we have a Iron Man, and then we have another. I'm gonna wait to open that other one, but we do have some things to talk about. Yeah, Bruticus is probably the best combiner. Probably is really good. You 3D printed a Razor Crest? That's crazy. That's so cool. It's funny, I'm actually thinking about getting rid of my HasLab Razor Crest because it's just so big and I don't care enough. All right, what's going to be next? What's going to be next? You know what? A lot of people are demanding it. We'll do Kranix next. We'll do Kranix. All right, Megatron can move. Let's see what Kranix has in store for us. Here, we can put the little Saku right there. Okay. I missed this. I need to throw that away. This kind of sucks because you can't feel what it is because they put it in the board sleeve. All right, let's do Kranix. So this is a figure that I feel like its existence is showing that Hasbro's really running out of ideas. Because I don't think this was necessary. I mean, it's cool. I'll take it. But, like, we got that little figurine, and I was happy enough with that. But I don't know. Maybe I'll open this, and I'm like, wow, this is actually amazing, and I love it. But modern Transformers have not been doing that for me much recently, so I don't know if that would happen. He's got a little gun that he doesn't want to hold. Okay. Can I get him out without having to cut these ties? So far, so good. Because I hate cutting these ties, dude. I hate them so much. You heard he's really good? Name 5 Transformers in Doth? What's Doth? Doth thou speaketh any sense? It's probably just a typo. I'm sorry I'm targeting you. Maybe Dark of the Moon? Is that what you're trying to say? Dot'em? Good old Dot'em. I love abbreviating Dark of the Moon as not just DOTM, but Dot'em. Because it's like you're saying, I got him. Dot'em got him. I love Dark of the Moon. So, like, there's Sentinel Prime. There's Soundwave. There's Shockwave. There's Leadfoot. There's Roadbuster. There's Topspin. There's DevCon. Where's our freaking Studio Series Commander Class DevCon, Hasbro? BBTS just sent me a charge notification for the Titan Class Grimlock, and it's like 2 months early, and I can't front that because I'm going to BotCon. So I just canceled my pre-order because I'm like, I'm not dropping $200 on a Titan Class before BotCon. That was supposed to come out in August. This is ridiculous. That's why I hate pre-ordering stuff nowadays. Like, I normally do not pre-order modern Transformers. I don't do it because it's unreliable when they come out and they financially ruin me because I can't plan for anything. I can't plan for anything. It's ridiculous. And yeah, I guess we are at that certain point, Jake, where, like, why not make him, you know? He does seem really solid, though. He seems solid. I like his shoulders. His shoulders are kind of cool. I like how they rotate. That's pretty neat. Oh. The fact that Kranix got more elbow than 86 Prime is wild. Something just fell. What fell? No, not the Moorbot. I dropped my Moorbot, guys. I have him for honestly, I don't know why he's on the desk. All right, let's compare Kranix versus Optimus Prime. This is the ultimate showdown. The ultimate fight. Okay, head articulation. Yeah. Yeah, he's got Optimus beat there too. There's as far up as he moves up. This is not looking good. Hip moving forward. Moves about a little over 90. Here, let's bend the knee properly so you can see that goes about that far. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Uh-oh. How about the knee? Okay, I think maybe the knee. Optimus might have him on the knee. Yeah, Optimus has him on the knee. Okay. Any ab crunch? No way. Yeah, I'm like, no way he's got an ab crunch. Yeah, I just find that crazy that, like, freaking Kranix can move more than 86 Prime. Oh, that kills me. I don't remember. Did he have a little gun in the movie? Did he? Or did he not? I don't know. I don't know. I don't love 86 Prime, because he could have been so much better. He just... I know they're going to sell us a better one. They're going to make a Titan class 8G1 Prime. That's what they're going to freaking do. But yeah, here's Kranix. Here he is. Robot mode-wise, he's cool. He's cool robot mode-wise. I'll probably just do a YouTube short on him, because I don't normally do full-length videos on brand new figures unless there's something very remarkable about it, or if it's an old versus new, or relevant to the channel in some weird way. The gun is concept art. Wow. Man, they're pulling from everything. Alright, so what's his stupid alt mode? What's his alt mode about? Okay, I'm looking at the box, and that sure is looking interesting. Okay, so it looks like his head is going to move up. Well, maybe like this. This is on a double hinge, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So then his head moves all the way up. We fold his mouth away. Okay. And then what happens at his arm here? Okay. So we have this thing. Okay. I don't see where that... Oh, okay. I see where that comes in now. Does this... Oh, okay. It's so funny, like, I think the last video I did that, like, got a lot of people mad that I just discovered the transformation on my own was my Authentics Megatron video. I had so many comments like, just look at the damn instructions. It's like, calm down, dude. It's like people are, like, infuriated that I'm just trying to figure out the transformation. I didn't even do anything wrong in that video. Like, normally I goof it up and I do something wrong. I didn't even do anything wrong. Like, why are you mad? Okay, so I think the toes move out. Oh, wow, it's tight. Okay. I kind of like the thrusters. That's kind of cool looking. This is weird, dude. This is a weird one. This is bizarre. This is bizarro. What am I... Okay, so that is the arm. We just have to fold that more. I do have to say his tolerances are better than stuff like Power Glide. I love that Power Glide figure, but his tolerances are just so whack. Like, he just can't freaking, like, transform or do anything without pieces falling off, because he's just so tight with his joints. This wing is really tight. Like, I feel like they've really been struggling with... Oh, look! You see that? It's so tight. Me just trying to bend it. The plastic was wanting to flex before the actual thing was moving. That's scary. That's scary. Okay. Yeah, Hasbro, get your tolerances together, dude. I don't know what's been going on with them recently. Apparently my smoke screen was quality control. I just posted my old versus new on smoke screen, because my QC on smoke screen was awful, but apparently other people's is fine, which I'm happy about. I'm happy for other people. I'm just gonna have to probably buy a new smoke screen. Okay, this seems stuck. And I even have my thumbnail. So, Oh, wait. Oh, it's a super tight again. Okay. Oop, it popped off. It broke. Okay. It didn't actually break, J4. Stop being so dramatic. Okay, so that's how it goes. Okay. That is special. That is, oh boy. Look at his face. Now I see why people were calling it a duck. Wow. I do want to get the Figure Arts Phase 1 clone, but they're so expensive. And I already have the Figure Arts Phase 2, so like, am I going to buy a Figure Arts clone or another Sideshow clone? Which, if you like Sideshow Clone Troopers, stay tuned, because you're going to see an incredible unboxing from me here soon. I'll give you guys a little, preview of that. Yeah, there's Kranix in his vehicle mode. We'll leave him like that for now. We will leave him like that. Yeah, the figure's okay. That's okay. I don't know. Honestly, my favorite modern Transformer in, recent months has been, the Deluxe Swerve. I don't know why. I just love that Deluxe Swerve. I'm sorry to take a sip of my Sprite. Whether it's filling up my cup. That's my Coca-Cola right there. Gotta get some Sprite going. Alright, we're gonna open this Batgirl, because she's weird. And I just want to get it opened and put on my shelf, because it's just so bizarre. So yeah, this was a clearance item from Walmart. I don't know if it was a return or not. It might be. Uh-oh, I think it was. It looks very open. It looks like it has been opened in the past. Yeah, this was definitely a return. Hopefully it's not broke. Hopefully it's not broke. It doesn't look to be broke. Get yourself some NECA silica gel. Yeah, it's Batgirl. Yeah, these Ben Cooper figures are interesting. They're cool, though. As you can see, it's... I'm pretty sure there was an actual Batgirl costume back in the day. That is what this is replicating. You can see, even the paint on, the kid's hair is cool. And, she's got pretty decent articulation. I am concerned for the material on these, though. I just feel like these are going to flake and destroy themselves at some point. All the joints seem fine. I guess someone just bought this and they're like, actually, I don't want it. And they just returned it to Walmart. Well, mine now. Now I have Batgirl. How does that make you feel, huh? I like the cape. I don't even remember if Batman had a cape. But she does have a pillowcase with the DC Super Friends on it. And there is an actual, bendy wire. So you can hold it open. You can keep it open. So yeah, you can have her go trick or treat. I kind of like these as almost in-universe costumes, because they've shown it before, where especially Spider-Man, they show it for Spider-Man a lot, how they actually sell costumes of the hero, in-universe. So these are kind of cute for that. Then obviously you have the Joker one, and then you're like, who would want to make a Joker costume when he is a literal murdering psychopath in the city? That's a cute little figure. That's cute. What'd you think of the Rancor Squad 3-pack reveal? It looks really, really awesome, and I'm super happy for it, and I'm really excited for it. But the pricing has been problematic. I pre-ordered it from Entertainment Earth, actually. The first time I've pre-ordered from EE in a few years. And they had it for $80, which I think is supposed to be MSRP. But then you have, even BBTS had it for, $89. And I think Amazon's trying to get $100 out of it. What is going on? What is happening? You didn't miss much. You missed me opening this Kranix right here from Transformers. And then this little Batgirl. And then this little sitting Zaku. I got him. Alright, what am I going to do next? I think I'm going to do one more figure, and then I'm going to build that Megatron, because that might take a little bit. I did also see the hard case in Dogma. That looks really cool. RIP to my AliExpress ones, I guess. I don't know what I'll do with those, because I don't really do custom 6-inch figures, so I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with them. I might do something. I might figure something out. But rate Kranix out of 10. When it comes to his objectively good factor, like, he's a good toy. I would say quality and everything is probably about, like, an 8. But when it comes to how much I care about it, we're probably looking at, like, a 6. Because it's freaking Kranix. Like, I was not excited when this got revealed. I was not particularly excited when I found it in stores. It's a cool character. It's a cool toy. But it's just so bizarre. Like, I just don't know if anyone was asking for this. Or people saying, like, dude, we need a full-size Kranix figure. Like, I don't know. Were people asking? They probably were, honestly. Transformers fans, they want some interesting stuff sometimes. So, probably the most exciting Transformer release I've gotten in a long time is HasLab Leo Kaiser. Because that figure is awesome. I don't know if I'm getting 86 Cliff, because I'm kind of tired of just rebuying the same character over and over again. And especially nowadays, when these figures are costing a ridiculous amount of money, it's becoming harder and harder to justify rebuying these characters when you're already perfectly satisfied with the one you've had for years. So when it comes to, like, transforming robots and everything, like, I'm trying to get more new, unique, interesting things. Even in Transformers, I'm trying to get more of the unique, weird guys, like a lot of the non-movie appearing movie toys from the old toy lines. But I still think Korean robots have a very big hold over me. Like, I just got Tobot Tachyon. I plan on filming his review here soon. I cannot wait to show you how cool that thing is. Titan Class Crimsy, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. What about Chris McFeely? What'd he predict? I'm confused. What's he predicting? That they're just regurgitating everything over and over again, toy line-wise? That they've run out of ideas? Is that what he predicted? I think some people are... I've seen a few comments on this Iron Man. We're going to do this Iron Man, and then we're going to build the Megatron, and then we'll do the rest of the stuff. So here, let me readjust what's back here. So like I've said, I love... Oh, a Kranix figure. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think I would have ever seen that happening. Alright, so here's our ZD Toys Iron Man. This is the Mark 30. This is blue steel. It is a recolor of the Silver Centurion. And yeah, this looks awesome. This looks really cool. Again, if you don't know ZD Toys, it is a Chinese company. AliExpress sells these. They're about $30 to $35 a pop. And once you see the quality on this thing, you will be like, yeah, that is absolutely worth it. So here's our accessories right here. You can see you get quite a bit. You get a display base, which is actually pretty nice. A lot of alternate hands, some alternate blades, some black effects. Yeah, this is very cool. I have tons of these I haven't even opened yet because I don't have the shelf space. I need to pack away a collection to make room for these. Actually, I'm planning on selling a lot of stuff, so I'm even planning on cutting back on Transformers because I have a lot that, like, I did the video on, and then, like, I don't need to, my collection doesn't need to be a freaking museum of Transformers, dude. Yeah, the posability is a little meh on these, but I am not the kind of action figure guy that's gonna be, like, doing a video where, like, I've done a couple times because I appreciate certain action figures for their superposability, but I don't expect every action figure to be super articulated, nor do I want every action figure to be. Do I like Star Trek? It's not that I dislike it. I've just never gotten into it. So there is our blue steel. Look at that. So the funny thing is, Hasbro, for only a few dollars less, would give you half of the accessories, would not give you a display base, and would have this guy totally covered in bland, boring, colored plastic. And ZD Toys, or ZD Toys, if you're from Britain, if you're British, it'd be ZD Toys. Yeah, look at this. Look at this thing. For 30 bucks. Look at the paint on this. Look at that blue, dude. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Some of the joints do get a little paint stuck, like right when you open them up. Like, seems like his thigh swivel on that side's stuck. But I mean, the articulation's not great. Pretty much their big issue is the hips. Like, that's all you're really going to get out of the hips. No, ZD is by far the #1 producer of suits. By far. ZD has definitely made the most. And they're almost done. I really hope they're going to go back and make all the rest of the War Machines, because we only have some. Ooh, that hip is stuck. Oh, there we go. I got it free. There we go. But see, the cool thing, I don't know if this one has it. Maybe the suit isn't, like, built for that. I don't think so. But a lot of them also have the brake flaps on the back that you can move. You can get these on AliExpress. You can get them on Amazon, but they're like 40, 50 bucks. You want to go AliExpress for these, because they're like 30, 35. Looks like this one has like some glue on his shoulder. Every once in a while you will get like a paint blemish like that, and that does suck. But this one does look really cool. Yeah, this one's awesome. Yeah, it would be cool if ZD made armors from the comics. But see, the thing is, like, this, for the price, the quality you get, like, this is an awesome figure, dude. This is really cool. So I'm not going to display him with the blades, because I have my Silver Centurion with the blades, so we can save that. I do think I want him with... I'll have him with both hands. How about that? The hands swap so nicely, though. They're so smooth. Like, they're these nice round ball joints, and there's no real, like, thin neck where you're going to, like, snap it. The new hands take a little bit of working, but they'll pop in. Come on. Oh, there we go. Normally it is not that difficult. Yeah, this is gorgeous. You can see how much smaller that hole is than the ball socket. Like, you're really stretching it. These do not scale with Marvel Legends at all. These are 1/10 scale. Marvel Legends are 1/12. But screw Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends sucks. They suck. I really don't like Marvel Legends nowadays. I've probably sold a good, like, four-fifths of my Marvel Legends collection I've probably sold off. And I don't regret that one bit. I just don't like them. I just don't like Marvel Legends, dude. They all feel the same. And they're all pretty poor quality. I think I'm finally starting to wake up to the fact that Hasbro does actually suck. Like, they are not good. How much does shipping from AliExpress cost for the US? It's free. Free shipping, for the most part. For your country, I don't know. But for the US, AliExpress shipping is pretty much always free. Every once in a while, you'll see a listing that's not free. But, it'd be like that sometimes. Because AliExpress is essentially like, Amazon or whatever, where you do have these, like, sellers with their own pricings and everything. They're selling their own goods, and they just have an AliExpress vendor account. But yeah, there you go. He's on the base. He looks fantastic. Super smooth, super nice. That is Gem alert. Gem alert. Alright, so I need to move all of his alternate hands out of the way, because I have a whole, like, tackle box on how I store my Iron Man hands. I already started collecting Marvel Legends, and I dipped out of that. There's a time where I had, like, I think up to, like, Infinity War, I had, like, every major character. I didn't have, like, every costume, but I had, like, Scarlet Witch and Vision. I had all the Guardians of the Galaxy. I had Falcon. I had Winter Soldier. I had Thor. I had Loki. I had Hela. I had Korg. Like, I had all the major characters for the most part. And I got rid of almost all of them. My MCU collection is literally down to, like, the Captain America Crossbones 2-pack, because that is delicious. That's some good stuff right there. I do have a little bit of Netflix Daredevil. I have like Kingpin, Matt Murdock, Daredevil, and Punisher. And I have the old ones. I don't even bother with the new ones because, like, who cares? I'm not worried about that. I did keep an Infinity War Thanos. I kept, oddly enough, the green Captain Marvel because I actually enjoy that figure a lot. And I really like the green color on that, like the Star Force or whatever. I kept a Black Panther because that figure is very... I kept the one with, like, the purple paint on it because that one's just really cool. I did keep Logan from the Logan movie because that's a really cool figure. I sold the Professor X. I literally just shipped that out a bit ago. That's most of the MCU figures I kept. Everybody else is gone. I do obviously have my Iron Man. Even my Marvel Legends MCU Iron Man, though, is gone. Like, that ship has sailed. I just do the ZDs now for that. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get this Megatron built up. Because I'm really hyped for getting this Brickhead's Megs. I do have to say, I kind of forgot this thing came out. I kind of totally forgot about it until recently. And I went to Target, and I realized that Target doesn't really carry Brickheads. I think Brickheads is kind of getting close to just being like a Lego exclusive thing, at least as far as I've kind of gathered. So, yeah, it like I've said, it'd be like that sometimes, you know? It'd be like that. I not only am I considering doing an updated Lego clone video, I am actively planning that. That is going to happen. At some point within the next, I would say, couple months, I am planning on doing that. I don't have every Lego clone, nor do I care to have every Lego clone. I'm not doing no instructions on the Megs. I'm not that crazy. I don't do no instructions on Lego. Especially like sets with like internal pieces. Like, how would I do that? Oh, it's still plastic bags. I thought we were done with that. Whatever. Kill the planet, I guess. Just kill the planet. Sometimes I feel like when I make jokes like that, I feel like, was it Fern Gully? The villain from Fern Gully. Alright, we're going to do bot mode Megs first. The Blocky's Megatronus is really good. I love that one. I know it's a meme by now, but Collection 4 win. Man, I feel like as soon as I get my collection together, then like something happens and it's a mess. And I'm currently back at that state where it's just a mess. And also, I just feel like I'm not happy with where my collection is right now, display-wise. I'm not happy with where it is right now, like what I have-wise. So I don't want to show it until I'm a bit more happy with the situation and what's going on. So it'll happen eventually. I'm not even going to promise it at this point. I might start doing like some like sub-collection videos. So maybe like I might just do those and then end up making like a larger collection tour. That might work. I don't know. So I guess it's like the Energon brick. They like doing that sometimes. What are you building? Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting to do that. Every time I build a Lego set, I need to keep the box in the background so people know what I'm building. This is the Brickhead's Megatron. Everybody always asks, and it's my fault. I need to put it there. So there have been sometimes, though, I have the box in the back and people still ask what I'm building. So there we go. Brickhead's Megatron. There he is. Don't knock into Captain Killshot. Okay. There's Brickhead's Megatron box. There he is. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Oh my gosh, I still have one of these I haven't opened. Alright. Back to the build. Let's get building. Sometimes I'm worried that people are going to think I'm like insulting somebody's accent. But it's just funny to me. Voices are interesting and they're funny to me. You know? Just remembered a couple days ago you got the Mando crossover fig. That is a good freaking figure. Especially considering that it's like, you know, $25-$30 most places. That is probably the best Star Wars Transformers crossover figure. That is, I cannot recommend that Mando and Baby Yoda. Or you don't even get Baby Yoda with it. The Mando N1 Starfighter. It's so stupid, though, that you don't get Grogu with it. I don't know why you don't. I still have not seen the Mando and Grogu movie. I will see it. I'm not keen on going to see it anytime soon. I just am not interested in movies nowadays. I see someone mentioning Spider-Man Brand New Day. I watched the trailer. I literally, just don't care. I'm not invested, dude. I'm not invested. Especially with Marvel. I'm so over Marvel. I don't care one bit about Doomsday or whatever. I'm not going to go see that in theaters. I'm not doing that. I don't care. I've seen, set leaks and, YouTube just shoves it down my throat. All those hype boys, those nerdy guys, they're all carbon copies of each other, and they're all, doing the green screen thing, and they're like, we just saw brand new set leaks from Avengers Doomsday. Dude, this movie's going to be freaking hype, man. This is going to be peak. They're all the same. They're all the same kind of human being. And, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. I commented on one of them. I said, this movie is going to be a fever. It's going to come off like a nerdy, a Marvel nerd's fever dream. And it's either going to make people love it or hate it. Me personally, I think I'm going to hate it. It's just oh, and then the X-Men are here, and then, oh, look out, Steve Rogers is back. And then, the Spider-Man. What's happening? The Doctor Doom, he's actually Tony Stark. It just seems so freaking stupid, dude. I don't get how people are hyped. I don't get it. The MCU sucks, dude. The only things I like about the MCU post-Endgame, I liked seeing Tobey's Spider-Man back, because I'm a Tobey Spidey fan. Guardians of the Galaxy was great, Volume 3, but that was so disconnected from the rest of the MCU. And that was for the better. And then Disney Plus Daredevil is still doing great. I still love Daredevil. And again, pretty disconnected from the rest of the MCU. So, yeah, Doomsday does seem like a very desperate attempt to try to save things, because their whole plan with Jonathan Majors being Kang got thrown out the window, because he's he's not a good guy. Even though apparently we were already planning on thinking about switching the direction, because Ant-Man and the Wasp kind of showed that Kang might not be able to carry this. Yeah, no shit. Who cares about Kang the Conqueror? The only reason people were hyped for Thanos was because they were building him up for 6 years. They built him up for 6 years. Since the end of the first Avengers, they have been, they literally were oh, this is the guy behind the first Avengers movie. This is the actual big bad. They established it so well, and they established the Infinity Stones so well. And with this multiverse saga, the only thing they've established is there's a multiverse, which means that narratively anything can happen, and there's no real stakes anymore. Because, Loki can die, but, guess what? An alternate version of him is still alive, and he's actually the Keeper of Time. Whoa. I did like Loki season 2. I did like it. But, yeah, where's Optimus? Where's Optimus in Doomsday, bro? I need Optimus Prime in my Avenger movie. Where's Optimus Prime? One thing I do love about this Megatron is that they actually gave him the angry black eyebrows. Oh, no. I have to switch this because I hate seeing that gate mark right there. The Gunpla builder in me cannot stand seeing gate marks on Lego pieces. I don't even think that's going to matter, though, because I think I'm going to cover it with another part. So that was just a waste of time. Yep, that was a waste of time. Okay, perfect. What am I doing? Oh, I put it on wrong. Perfect. I did pre-order Titan Class Grimlock, and then I canceled the pre-order because it's going to be shipping any day now, and I am going to BotCon in Chicago in 2.5 weeks. So I'm not going to be dropping the cash on a Titan class like that right now, when I don't even need it right now. I don't even have the room for it right now, dude. Like, what am I going to do with that? I want it, but like, I think I need to get my collection in order a bit first before I commit to doing something like that. I need to get my shit together. I did see the trailer for the Nightfall movie. I'm very interested. I can't say I'm excited because I can't get myself excited for anything anymore because everything's gonna suck. But it looks cool. I hope they've learned their lesson from Killing Joke and do not try to change the story. And Hush. They changed the story with Hush. Please, Warner Brothers, DC, do not make any stupid, unnecessary story changes. Do not. You can condense certain parts. Like Bruce Wayne's like female doctor love interest, like we can cut her out because she has that weird like mentally reverting back to a child thing. Like we don't need that. That doesn't need to happen. But it does seem like they're actually gonna put a bit of like, I guess Sword of Azrael, isn't that the name of the comic before it? Because there's a lot of clips of like Azrael in his full armor before he's even Batman. So I'm interested to see how that turns out. Very interested. What's with Bruce Timm wanting to hook Batman and Batgirl up, dude? I got no idea. Like, I feel like people give Bruce Timm a little bit too much credit for being like the mastermind behind Batman the Animated Series. I think that was more on what's his name? Guy that also wrote Arkham. He wrote the Arkham games, at least Asylum and City. I'm totally blanking. It wasn't Bruce Timm. Bruce Timm was like the designer. Like he did the art and he did the character. Paul Dini. Yeah, I think people need to give Paul Dini more credit for the animated series being as good as it is. It's like Bruce Timm had some good designs, but Paul Dini, like he, as someone who reads a lot of 80s and 90s Batman comics, like those, like the animated series, it just feels like straight up like comics. Like an episode feels like an issue or two of a comic. Like the same style, the same tone. It's so well done. I might do that tonight, honestly. I might just watch some animated series when I'm done with this, and I'm planning on maybe filming some videos afterward too. Where is the slope piece? I've lost it. Slope gone. No slope. I'll move on. I don't have time. It'll show itself when I'm a little bit further along. I do that a lot with these builds. I'm like, I don't have the patience to sit here and look for one singular piece when it's going to show itself when the herd thins out. Where do you get your Hot Toys? I get them from a lot of different spots. Obviously, I do order some from Sideshow, like exclusives or ones I'm really excited for. Like I have pre-orders in for Hot Toys Gree, Yoda, Azrael Batman, Arnold Mr. Freeze, Magna Guard. But I do also get a lot from my local toy store, the toy department. I get a lot from the toy department as well. What is this? What even is this? Oh, it's the side of his head. I'm like, what is this large component going to form? I have no idea. Well, now I do. He has a Hot Toys dealer on the streets. Dude, I wish. I wish I did. That'd be nice. Hooking me up with some of them there hot off the truck discounts on some good old Hot Toys. See, there's the other slope. Wasn't worth stressing out about. Right there. 12's right there, mate. No worries, no worries. This is a cool little set. I think $25 was a bit steep. Oh, look, it has 224 pieces. JCC 224? No, there's 3 2s actually, Lego. Even Lego can't get it right. It's going good. Building some Lego, opening some toys tonight. Be going good. You think Kranix count as a Glupshido? He is absolutely a Transformers Glupshido. Kranix is 1 gajillion% a Transformers Glupshido. If you don't know what a Glupshido is, that's like the goofy term that people use for like a Star Wars character that like appears in the background for 0.5 seconds and like doesn't really have a he's not really an important character. Kranix is like the definition of a Glupshido. Absolutely. All right, I think we're building the top of he head. Gotta build he head over here. Gotta build he head. What if I made that noise with every piece I put on? Is that gonna work? I don't think that's gonna work. I think YouTube will demonetize my stream if I do that. Okay, so there's the back of his head. Ta-da! Perfect. Now we just need his feet. And the top of his head. We're going to do his feet next. I do think brickheads are cool. I think they're cooler than Funko Pops. Because it's kind of creative how they like use bricks to like get the character's shape in this stylized form. You know, it's kind of creative. Alright, so then we take... I don't know why they had me wait on these. Could have just done it earlier. JCC would be very happy if you wished me happy birthday, especially because you're my favorite YouTuber. Well, happy birthday, Jazz Edits TFs. Happy birthday, dude. You get any cool toys? Any cool figgies? Happy birthday. It's so cool how it's always somebody's birthday, you know? It's always kind of cool. Will you review Cyberworld, Energon Surge, Soundwave, or Shockwave? Soundwave, yes. I will get Soundwave. Shockwave, though, I don't know. What's with the army of channels who are just extreme Hot Toys LARPers? Dude, I think it all... Like, Patient Zero is probably like that Kazuma collection guy or something. Then everybody's just trying to copy him. Because, see, Hot Toys are like those kind of toys that like will interest people outside of the toy collecting sphere because they are so hyper-realistic and interesting. So they'll get viewers that aren't even figure collectors watching those videos. And they just... Yeah, it's, you know, super low-effort content. Guys, I just broke my $200 Brickhead's Megatron figure. And then they, like, use the gif of, like, that guy crying and, like, praying up to the sky. Like, come on. So lame, dude. I miss when, you know, YouTube wasn't just about the clicks and the money, man. I miss it. I miss the 5 stars. I miss the, you know... I miss, like, the Sith Lord 229 era. I miss that. All right, there's our Megatron. He looks cool. Looks pretty cool. I like that. You bought an Optimus TF Prime RID for your birthday. Oh, dude. That Optimus figure is so nostalgic for me because that was, truthfully, probably... I think that was my second Optimus Prime toy ever. My first was my Cybertron Leader class, which I know, lucky me to have a figure like that as my first. But after that, dude, it was probably about this time of year, more like April or so, 2012. My mom had just gotten her tax return. And she always allowed us to get some toys with the tax return money. And me, 14 years ago, I would have been, what, 13? 13-year-old me was like, yo, I'm really getting into this Transformers show, Transformers Prime. I want to get some toys. So what started it all for me was the original Transformers Prime Robots in Disguise Soundwave, Wheeljack, Bumblebee, Megatron, and Optimus Prime. And I still have all of those toys in my collection, and I will keep those toys in my collection unless I become homeless. So, even with all the downsizing I do want to do with my collection, which I feel like it will never be enough. It'll never be enough downsizing. I definitely will always hold on to those. Why Brickhead's Megatron tank mode called Megatron Vehicle? Well, let me tell you why. Because Lego has this very inconsistent, also at times hypocritical view on depicting toys of vehicles of war. So they don't want anything war-oriented. They don't want to make tanks. They don't want to make fighter jets. They don't want to make soldiers. They do completely ignore the fact that Star Wars is a thing, and they have made dozens of sets of AAT tanks, Republic Hover tanks, turbo tanks. They ignore that. They also ignore Lego Indiana Jones because they have very clearly made vehicles depicting, loose depictions of World War III German fighter planes and stuff like that. They'll ignore that. But when it comes to something like Megatron, who is just he's just a he's just a alien cybertronic, heavily armored, silver tank, because he does have that traditional look of the tank with the big old cannon and everything. They do not want to call it a tank. I don't even know if they will make a transforming Megatron full set, because I don't know if there's a way around that. Because this is like a cutesy little version, and like you can kind of hardly tell what it is supposed to be. So that's probably their excuse for this. But yeah, that is not a consistent excuse for Lego. It's not. I don't buy it because they have made this stuff. Now, clearly, they're not going to be making like straight up like World War II, tanks and fighter jets. You're not going to be getting a, Adolf Hitler minifig anytime soon. But there is definitely a market for that. And I mean, there's companies like Kobe? Isn't Kobe a company that does make things like this? Where it is like a, historically accurate, whatever you call it. You have Brickhead's Cody? Yeah, I've got Brickhead's Cody. Of course I do. I actually bought two. I kept one. I kept one sealed for some reason. Yeah, all my Brickheads, I have all three of the Transformers ones. I have Cody, I have a Tusken Raider, and I got a Buzz Lightyear as a gift. So I think those are all my Brickheads. I'm not big on Brickheads, obviously. If they do other clones, like if they do a Captain Rex or something, I'll get that. They've been doing a lot of like multi-packs for the Star Wars ones, so I'd be really perturbed if they do a multi-pack and the Captain Rex is in a multi-pack. But I'm kind of surprised they have not done a Brickhead's Captain Rex. Sharticon Megatron's a really cool one. I wish you luck on that. That is such a cool figure. G2 and Power Master Prime. Those are good primes. Yeah, so yeah, my first was Cybertron. My second was RID. My third was the Dark of the Moon Voyager, which actually broke on camera. But I did get I got a scrap one. I was able to use as a donor, and I was able to fix it. Where are my other Optimus Primes? I got the Deluxe. I think my next one was probably like the Classics Deluxe. I think so. Well, I feel like we're getting close to being done with this. All right, so here's our tanks so far. I always have to make sure I line up the ingot pieces, because it always bugs me when people don't. Here, I'll have them facing opposite ways. Tank. No, this isn't a tank. This is a Megatron vehicle. You can't say that. No, this is Megatron vehicle. Best Bay vs. Voyager Optimus mold. Ooh, that's a question. Oh, man. I'm literally looking up at my shelf. So the original 2007 Voyager is a nice chonky toy, and I love it for that. I'm not the biggest fan of the Battle Blades Optimus mold because it is kind of a finicky mess and it's really intricate because of it. Honestly, when it comes to Voyager class, I think I have to give it to like the Studio Series one, not the first one with like the Transformers Prime First Edition Optimus chest, but like the later one. I think I'll have to give it to that. No, duh, I'm a freaking idiot. The evasion mode. Clearly, the evasion mode is the best. By far. By far, it's that original evasion mode. It's just a shame we never got it in a good deco. Opinion on the Shrek 5 teaser. It's a teaser. That's all I got. Even though I am friends with Austin the Brimstone, I am not as into it as he is. I did immediately have to go see his thoughts on it, though. I gotta take a sip of my Sprite. This live stream has been brought to you by Sprite. Whether it's filling up my cup. What am I missing? Okay. What do you think of the SS Evasion Mode Optimus? I think it looks pretty poo-poo. I don't think it looks very good. I think the fact that it's been 12 years and it doesn't look better than the one that came out in 2014 is a problem. And the fact that it's going to be over twice as expensive. Like, what is happening? I'm unfortunately going to have to get it because I want to do the old versus new video and I collect Optimus Primes, so I gotta check it out. But man, I kind of don't want to. It's getting to that point where I'm feeling more and more obligated to get a lot of these modern Transformers. Because I think we're starting to reach that point where they're just remaking things that don't need to be remade, and the remakes aren't even better than the original. Like, we're getting to that point. And it's a problem, I think. Bro, please check out Gunpla, unless you already did. You know, man, I think I'll give Gunpla a try one of these days. I feel like I do this in every live stream, so if you always tune in, this is going to be so funny to you. I think I'll give Gunpla a try one of these days. I don't know, you tell me, should I try it? Like, should I check out Gunpla at all? I don't know, because I got all these, and I mean, I built them and everything, but see, these are Gundam plastic model kits. They're not Gunpla. I don't know what Gunpla is. So. Yeah, I freaking love Gunpla. I'm big on it. I just got all these. I posted a video that nobody watched of these old 1144 G Gundam hyper modes. And I had to get the Mandor Gundam. I haven't pre-ordered Spiegel yet. I need to pre-order Spiegel. There's just nothing I want to ship with it. And like $10 shipping for an already $40 high grade, that's a tough pill to swallow. It's a tough pill. Yeah, those shelves were clones for the longest time. The clones are in my other room now. And I don't display all my clones either. I had to make the choice to not display my duplicates anymore. Like, I don't display my armies. I have like one version of each figure on the shelf, and that's it. Some I don't even have the figure out because it's like either yellowed or it's just not. Like all my duplicate Captain Rexes. Like, I don't just have like little Captain Rex section anymore. I don't have that. Dude, they've made so many Rexes. Who's your favorite Toy Story characters? Buzz and Woody, obviously. Zurg. Love Zurg. Twitch from Toy Story 3. I've not seen 5 yet. My brother went to go see it with his family, and he was like, it's actually kind of good. It's better than 4, which, I mean, I already thought 4 was pretty good. I think 4 is one of those movies where, like, it's a perfectly fine movie. It's just absolutely unnecessary to exist. But I don't know. I feel like 5 has a bit more of a reason to exist because it does. I mean, haven't seen the movie, so I can't speak on how well they do it. But it is touching on the idea of, like, hey, these kids are being glued to technology, and this is a problem, and they're not having normal childhoods because you're letting them be raised by their phones. Like, I think it's a pretty valid thing to bring up in a Toy Story movie. So, yeah, I definitely want to go see it. I've always kind of made it a tradition to go see those movies with my mom, so I'll probably see when she's available to do that. Okay, so then we have whatever this is. No, oh no, I gotta put the other piece on first. Oh, you have Human Alliance Jazz? That's hype. Have you seen my Human Alliance Jazz video? I actually just rewatched it recently because that's one of my favorite collabs. It was the weirdest, coolest collab I've done in a long time. And I'm really happy it worked out. Least favorite Iron Man character? Are you talking like from the Iron Man movies? I don't know. I guess the fake, or actually the real Aldrich Killian, isn't that his name? I did not like him as a villain, really. I didn't really like him, so I'll probably go with him. Can I count Elon Musk? I'm gonna count Elon Musk. Dude, every time I see a freaking stupid Cybertruck on the streets, every time I make a note to look over, and I always see that the driver's some like middle-aged balding white dude. And I'm just like, yep, that checks. That checks out. What's my favorite Blitzwing figure? Hot take. Because Hasbro's released it a billion times, and it's an overpriced figure for being a leader class. But dude, the Legacy Leader Blitzwing is a good toy. Like, that's probably one of the best triple changers they've done in a long time. That's a really good triple changer. And like even the jet with or the tank with the jet cockpit sticking off of it, it's annoying and kind of ugly looking, but it's cartoon accurate. It's accurate. So like, yeah, it's ugly, but it's accurate. So I can't even hate it for that. I love that Blitzwing. I do have to shout out animated Blitzwing, though. I am very happy and fortunate to have that. So there's our Megatron tank. What Alma do I prefer for Megs? I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure what I would say. I kind of a hot take again, but I actually kind of like him when he's like a Cybertronian jet. Because like Cybertron had him be like a triple changer where he was a jet. Obviously 07 animated, he was a jet, at least at first, and then he became a helicopter. I would say like Earth Alt mode, though. I actually do like him as a helicopter. I think it's imposing and cool. But there he is. There's our Brickheads Megs, all done. Love him. Very cool. Happy to add him to the collection. I love a Brickhead Soundwave next, Lego. Please. That would be cool. I'd be so down for that. Brickhead Soundwave would be epic. Yeah, I saw the next Titan's going to be Scorn. That's interesting. Clone or Commissioner Gordon next? I think I'm going to do the Gordon set, because I'm curious on that. I think I'm also going to have to wash them, because I seriously think that they have, like, that Mattel dust, which happens sometimes. I do think the Earth Spark alt mode for Megs is really good. Alright, we're down to just a few toys. We can't forget I do have another one of these little Gundam sitting figures. So, let us see what's going on with this Commissioner Gordon set. Do you like the old or new DC logo? We can directly... Oh, this is like the old logo, though. This isn't even like the Turning Page logo. Do I have a version of the Turning Page logo accessible? I don't know. Is it on this Batgirl I got? It is not. No, it's not. Yeah, I don't think I have a version of the Turning Page logo readily available. But honestly, like, this always just felt too cartoony to me. Never really liked that. I do think the new logo is probably the best. I like that a lot. I think that's cool. As long as it's blue. Because Marvel's the red company. DC's gotta be different. So, but this is kind of nostalgic, though, because I remember this was like the logo of my childhood. I own a lot of brawls. I got a lot of brawls. He'd be brawling. I would say probably like 20, I guess. I got 20 brawls. Earthrise Optimus or SS-102. Dude, I don't know the freaking numbers. I don't know the numbers. Which one is that? Is that Rise of the Beast? Which one is that? You'll have to tell me. Rise of the Beast. Probably, would you put it against Earthrise? I probably got to go Earthrise on that. Alright, so here's our... What is that hand back there? It's just a big old hand. That's scary. Okay. So here's our Mattel 3 3/4 inch DC GCPD figures. Oh, perfect. As soon as I start taking it out of the box, the paint is coming off the hands. Either that or it's just a blemish. I think it's just a blemish. Okay, so we are seeing the Mattel Dust in action. Oh, he's freaking tied in there. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, we're good. I don't know what that was about. Here's our Gordon. So yeah, I forget the science behind what's going on, but apparently there's some, like, chemical they put into the plastic, and what happens is these figures start to secrete that chemical after a certain amount of years, and it's only like Mattel and Playmates figures that do it. It's only those two companies, which is so bizarre to me. Alright, let's get these tiny little guns out. Look at how pitiful those are. This was only 15 bucks, by the way. I think this will be featured in an upcoming haul video. I think. I don't remember, did I? No, I don't think I filmed a haul video for this. I think I just bought this. I don't remember. No, I think I just bought it recently. It's not going to be in a video. So, yeah, I got that opened. Here's our GCPD officers. So I guess the dry rotted rubber bands for the nightstick. Yeah, this is just totally rotted onto the figure. It's just plucking off. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's going to be such a pain. It's just breaking into a million pieces. Wow. Okay. Let me... Last Gunpla question. Favorite series of Gunpla? Probably The Origin. HG The Origin. I love that line. So are these toys going to give me cancer? No. They're not going to give me cancer. It's not toxic. These toys are tested to make sure they're not toxic. These are not like cheap Chinese toys that have questionable QC. These are officially released items by Mattel. But you can see, look at that arm. You see all that dust? Look at that. That's where it's all secreted off of him. Yeah, that's something. Oh, you can really see it back there. Look at that. And you can see I can kind of like scratch it off. Now, there's two ways to really get it off. You can either wash it or you can hit it with a blow dryer. Both of them work. But it seems like the articulation is pretty basic. Very basic articulation. Honestly, this feels like a one of those like really cheap figures you find at like the dollar store. Like the sculpt's even that bad. Like this is not a good looking figure. But it's kind of a cute novelty to have, you know, a GCPD officer. He can even hold the nightstick properly because the stick's not long enough. That's what she said. There we go. I guess he can hold it like that. So here's a GCPD SWAT guy. Dude, they don't give GCPD enough love in the toys. I know Lego's done a few minifigs, but would definitely be cool to see some more GCPD love for our Batman figures. I did actually get the G.I. Joe classified police officer figure on clearance at Target. And I haven't given it like a GCPD logo yet, but I got it for that reason. I display it with my Batman figures. Alright, so this, I can peg that right there. And then give him There we go. So there's our SWAT boys. Kind of cool. Kind of cool to have a couple SWAT guys for a Batman figure collection. That's kind of cool. If you have checked them out, what do you think? What am I thinking about? Here, let me... Did you mention anything else before? You mentioned the brawls previously. I'm not sure what you're talking about. So do you have desk transformers? On my desk, at least in my studio, the only things I really have are like things that either permanently stay, like my comparisons, like my 86 Optimus, or things I'm about to do videos on. So I have like this knockoff. Perfect. Love that so much for me. That just totally fell and tumbled off because it's a literal ball. Because I got the freaking soccer transformer and that just rolled off my desk. I don't even know where the... Oh, there's the plate. The plate is about to go down my air vent. There we go. I saved it. Yeah, this is a transformer with genuine parts forming. It's not even a shield or an accessory or anything. There's just genuine parts forming on this soccer ball. So, yeah, that's cool. It's so tiny, too. $27 for that. Yeah, I have some words to say on that one. But here's our Gordon. My favorite Batman suit? Oh, that's a big question. Probably Arkham City. I'll go Arkham City. This Gordon's actually good, though. Look at that Gordon. That's nice. You can see he has the dust on his arms. And on this leg right here. So, again, that's interesting. Yeah, these will go nice. I do have like a lot of the Spin Master Batman figures. So, I think they'll look cool on that shelf. There's all the rubber bands. It's all the rubber band residue from those police officers. There we go. There we go. But I do have, like, where I keep my computer, like, where I do all my editing, where I kind of live for the most part. I actually keep a vast majority of my newer Transformers figures by that desk, and I'll play with them for quite some time until I end up bringing them in here and putting them on the shelf. All right, a couple more toys left to open. I want to do this other one, though. I want to do this other sitting Matchy Boke. I hope it's a new one. I hope it's, again, the Rick Dom. That's what I'm hoping for. But I felt it was kind of bigger. No! It's another freaking duplicate, dude. Come on. What the heck? Why am I getting two duplicates? How terrible is my luck? Yeah, this is one I don't really need a second one of. So I guess I'll just, I don't know, keep it in the bag or whatever. Yeah, that's a waste of $8. Oh well, whatever. Anticlimactic. I was really hoping for at least one. I bought two in the hopes of getting at least one new one, and I didn't get a single new one. That's the blind bag experience. I love blind bags, so I'm willing to accept when I take the L. First stream you've been a part of. I appreciate your videos. Oh, thanks. You're the only toy guy in your group. Yeah, I definitely feel that. My tummy just did a big rumble. I'm sorry if you heard that. But yeah, it's nice to be able to connect with people online about toys and figures and all that. Blind bag bonanza someday. Nah, I gotta save that for Glenn Webb. That's his thing. I can't steal his thunder. All right, a couple toys left. Let's do this. I just opened a DC thing, so let's do this clone. Clone. Look at that clone, dude. One of my favorites. The yellow Bark Trooper. This is probably like the 10th figure of this I have. Granix is good. He a good figgy. Yeah, this is like my 10th one, I'd say. I already have one of these carded, so I'm A-okay opening this one. I love that art. How it's like the standard like CGI promo art. And they just like photoshopped the helmet to look like the Bark Trooper. This right here is nostalgia, and this is proof. I need to like keep this intact because I need to use this as an example. Because this is back when Hasbro really cared. The Saga Legends line used to be the best thing that Hasbro ever did because they re-released legendary figures. This guy was only in an Order 66 2-pack originally. They reissued legendary figures. Look at this lineup. Clone Officer, Darth Vader, And I believe that's the VOTC mold. No, that's the original like Saga Collection mold. That is an amazing Vader figure. It's got swivel elbows, but still okay. Oddly enough, an original 1999 Darth Maul, which is kind of odd to reissue. A Jango Fett, 501st, Shock Trooper, Bark Trooper, Arc Trooper, and a 2-pack of battle droids. 2 figures for the price of 1. And dude, these retailed for like $8. Nowadays for $20. We don't get any of this. The articulation's better. The figures are objectively better, but it's such a shame. Such a shame how far we have fallen. My tongue was trying to say far and fallen at the same time. I'm not going to fully keep this package intact, obviously, but let's go ahead and take him out. And I do want to keep this insert, actually. Look at the back of that package, too, with that Stormtrooper helmet. It was the clone for the Clone Wars line, and it was a Stormtrooper for Legacy Collection. So that was really cool. But I need to hold on to this, because I might end up using this cutout of the Bark Trooper for something. Yoda's in there. Yoda's where? Yeah, I would say the Nexus Prime figure, I did end up getting that. That has to be one of the most boring Transformers figures I've ever gotten. So here's our locker. Here's our locker. I do want to, for those unfamiliar, I want to show how good we had it back in the day, because they would include these with the Saga Legends figures, where it is this cardboard locker, which is already something you can like use for a display. But when you open it, look at all these weapons. So if your figures ever lose the weapons, or you just need extra armament, look, you get an extra clone rifle, you get an extra clone carbine, you get an extra like sniper rifle, you get like an EMP launcher, you get a battle droid blaster, and you get a DC-17, which I was always losing these as a kid. So these Saga Legends figures, including the DC-17s, saved my butt more times than you can count. This locker was incredible. This really showed that Hasbro cared and wanted to give us quality and wanted to give us something really cool and exciting. And they just don't care anymore. Like, I am absolutely willing to say that Hasbro Star Wars does not care anymore. Not like they used to, dude. Like, they're giving us stuff and they're giving us cool stuff, but it's so expensive and they're always cutting corners. I have just destroyed all this. They're always cutting corners, and it takes like 5 years for them to release a character. It's always too little too late. Always with Hasbro Star Wars nowadays. G.I. Joe Classified, they're okay. I know some people are like, this is the best action figure line of all time. Dude, have you actually tried to play with one? Here, I have the Cobra Commander here by my desk. Like, I use this for comparisons. Cool looking figure, but like when you want to go and play with it, like, here, let's bend his knee together. Ugh, like, it is just so, this one especially. Here, I'm going to exert literally all of the force. I'm going to go as hard as I can on this knee with my fingers and my wrists. Oh, that was tough. That is a tough freaking joint, dude. What the heck? What the actual heck is happening? Why are these figures so stiff? And I mean, they look cool, but dude, 6-inch figures just don't excite me anymore. I like 7-inch more. Like the McFarlane scale and everything. Like, that's what it's about for me. I love stuff like that. And Classified kind of, for me personally, blew its load pretty early. They made all my favorite characters within the first, like, couple years of the line, so there's, like, nothing else for me to really want to buy. Like, they've done Kamakura. The only one they could still do is, like, wide scope. And they're never making... Well, actually, they could make wide scope. With how deep they're going with the character selection, I think wide scope is a possibility. They might actually do him. So, did you make any OCs for any franchises you're into? When I was a kid, I mean, I have the ultimate OC right here. Literally, my channel mascot, Jedi Clone Commander Cody. Like, I turned Cody into a Jedi when I was a kid. So I did that. Other than that, like, I have, like, joke OCs, like Captain Killshot. He's just a joke character. I was just never an OC kid. I was never really that kind of kid. Yeah, here's our Bark Trooper. Love this figure. Always one of my favorites. Will never not be one of my favorites. Such a legendary clone trooper. It's just so cool. And he comes with this massive minigun. And it just is so cool. Only one of these guys was wielding something like this in the comics, so they just include all... They always give the Bark Trooper the big minigun. Yeah, this is just... And dude, for back in the day, like, even nowadays, like, Hasbro could make figures with this articulation, and I think modern audiences would find it acceptable. This Batgirl just does not want to stand. Okay. She's like, I'm going to wipe you out, Dad. What, you're my daughter? Yeah, that's how he finds out, actually. So, I mean, yeah, look at this articulation. Like, it's still, after all these years, like, swivel wrist, nice, like, hinged, like, look at that ab crunch on this freaking guy. Pretty much the only articulation that's kind of lacking is the hips, because they're just on swivels, and the armor starts to collide. So, like, right now, moving it all the way forward, I'm kind of bending his leg out a bit. So when I move it back down, you can see it's kind of bent, but it'll go back into shape. Like, yeah, dude, this is just so good. And it feels solid. It doesn't feel like modern 3 3/4 inch stuff where it's like so thin and flimsy and you're worried it's just going to break. Yeah, this is where it's at, dude. This is the peak. And when it comes to Star Wars action figures, the peak is gone. Like, we are not hitting that point ever again. Like, the ship has sailed. It's over. It's over. And that's hard. That's hard for me to accept sometimes, you know. It's hard for me to accept. All right. So we have all these toys opened up. This freaking Batgirl, dude. What the heck? Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, Barbara? What is your problem? Go back there. Lean against the wall so you stop knocking into things. All right. One more thing to open. Azrael Batman. I picked this because I am a big Asbat fan. I'm a big Nightfall fan, and the trailer just dropped for the animated movie. Don't lose hope. The Force. Nah, hope is gone, dude. Hasbro ain't got it. It's a done deal. Like, Star Wars action figures are not, and like the whole economy too. Like, they're not going to be affordable anymore. They're not affordable now. I refuse to spend $19.99 on a 3 3/4 inch Star Wars action figure unless it's a clone. I will make the exception for a clone, but I'm not going $20 for like that Mandalorian AT-AT driver for anything. I'm not spending $20. I will either wait for a sale or go without. Like, that's where I'm at. 20 is like, that's my cutoff. Can you do a Gundam review? I can, but no one's going to watch it, and it's going to destroy my algorithm and absolutely wreck my analytics on my channel. So I do have a playlist of Gundam videos I've done. I will do a Gundam video every once in a while just because I want to do them, but YouTube hates when I talk about Gundam. So I have to decide, like, am I willing to take the hit on my channel's performance to release a video? It's tragic. It sucks. But it is what it is. But like I said, I've already done a lot of Gundam videos. They seem to do well when it's like a collection. So, like, I need to think of like a mobile suit I haven't done a collection video on yet. Have I done a Gelgoog? Yeah, I've done a Gelgoog collection. I've done Rick Dom. I've not done a Zaku. That might be a good video. I've done like a top 10 Zaku, but I haven't done a whole Zaku collection. That might be good. That might do well, actually. I could do like a Gira collection. Gira Dogas, Gira Zulus. That might be cool. Yeah, the algorithm on YouTube is rough. It's so rough. Favorite Cyberverse design? Cyberverse. I don't know. All the designs were pretty, like, basic. I don't know. I'm looking at my shelf, trying to think of one that stood out. Iaconis, was that his name? He was cool. He was cool. No, the cowboy. Wild Wheel. Love Wild Wheel. Yeah, I did see that Black Series 2-pack. I'm hyped for that, but I hope it's not stupid expensive. TF Prime Smokescreen or Han Solo? That's a very odd comparison. I guess Han Solo. I like Han a lot. Where's the Kranix versus Gelagrub? Dude, my Gelagrub's in storage right now. What are you talking about? Buy a high-grade Zaku. Man, should I buy a high-grade Zaku, guys? I don't know. Like, I've never really gotten into high-grade Zakus. Should I get a high-grade Zaku? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll let you know. Maybe we'll get a Zaku 1. I don't know. I'll let you know. Favorite Galaxy class? Like Galaxy version, like Transformers? Probably, right now, I would say 6-shot. I love that 6-shot. Alright, so let me open our last figure of the night, that being Asbat. I don't care what people say, I love Nightfall. Nightfall is so cool. My most expensive action figure, like how much I spent or how much it's worth. Because how much I spent, I think my single most expensive, like, just figure. No, I think it's the same for both. I think it's literally the same. Hot Toys Artisan Anakin. That figure was over $400, and it's worth... I think the price has gone down a little bit recently, but it's, like, getting close to $1,000 still. That's my most expensive. Are you ever doing a face reveal? I did a face reveal, like, 120-something thousand subscribers ago. My face is out there, dude. I just don't really, like, show it much in my videos. Because I'm here for the toys, not for me. Yeah, here's Asbat. Love that artwork for the card. That is a cool looking card. It's so funny. It's always a gamble. Like, is the, like, plastic going to be connected to the one for the stand or no? Seems like it's a no today. Alright, so here's our collector card. I love these with McFarlane figures. I love it so much. Belt Glow Buzz from Toy Story 2 or High Tech Buzz. I actually like the look of High Tech Buzz. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know the details there. How are the Kashyyyk comic pack clones doing? They're doing great. I don't think they're yellowed or anything. They've been sitting on my shelf, living their best life. Right next to Commander Gree. Do you have any perfect grade Gundams? I did a sponsorship with a company named Bai a long time ago. And for that sponsorship, they gave me enough budget to get the perfect grade Wing Zero custom. And I do also have the perfect grade Unleashed RX-78 too, but I've not built it. I'm too intimidated. I'll do it eventually, but dude, I just don't know when I'll ever find the time to do that. Like, that's just, it's so big. Hate all the stuff I gotta cut out, but it's worth it. It's worth it for you, Azrael. It's worth it for you. I do have the, like, the baby powder blue version of the Sky. I did end up, like... I got it from my brother, actually, because he was an Azrael fan. And he wanted it. And then I ended up actually reading the comic, and then I wanted it more than he did. And he's like, I'm getting rid of my McFarlane stuff anyway, so here you go. So, that one's alright. But this one's a lot better. I don't want to cut anything on his gauntlet. Alright, I think he's free. My Gunpla backlog is still ridiculous. I don't have the time to build. I just don't. I work a full-time job outside of YouTube, and then YouTube takes time, and then I still want to enjoy my life, so I do other things. Like, I just don't... I'm not sitting around being able to build model kits as much as I used to. When are you going to rearrange your collection? I'm still actively doing it. Like, that is an active thing. I'm always rearranging and doing other stuff. Figuring out how things want to go. What's my Lego hot take? That even though Lego Star Wars fans complain that Lego doesn't seem to care about, Lego Star Wars fans, Lego cares a hell of a lot more about Star Wars fans than Hasbro does. So you need to stop complaining. That's my hot take. Dude, Blocky's Clone Wars would be insane. All right, so here's Asbat. First impression, my biggest issue is that his neck is also gold, because I don't think it's supposed to be. I don't think his neck is also supposed to be gold. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but like on the card it's silver, so I probably won't bother painting it or anything. But yeah, this is one of the best figures McFarlane's ever done. People say that you can't pose McFarlane figures, but people that say that just don't know how to pose figures, Have you checked out Toy Maker 3D on his site and Dr. Operator on... I have not. I have not really been able to get into the 3D printing ever since I got that. I got the 3D printer, which is a great 3D printer, by the way. I still recommend it. But I don't have time. 3D printing is time consuming, dude. Like, the modeling process, the preparing process, the printing process, the cleaning process, the curing process, it takes too much time, and I don't have enough time. Like, the interest to time ratio is just not there, so I wish I did. Yeah, this Asbat's awesome. That gold neck is bugging me, though. I'm not going to lie. That is really bugging me. I don't know why it's gold. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be. If I find a panel where it is gold, I'll stop complaining, but I just don't think it's supposed to be gold. This is nice, though. Like, canonically, like, Azrael Batman is supposed to be metallic blue, so... I've not read The Last Ronin. I'm not really interested. I can't say I'm a big fan of, like, childhood property turned dark and edgy. Like, there's a couple instances where it works, and I've heard Last Ronin's cool, and it probably does work, but I don't think it's going to work for me because I'm just not a big TMNT fan. Like, I just don't care. So, yeah, I guess I won't. I heard isn't it getting a video game, though? That's also interesting. Another thing I don't have time to do or enjoy. Video games. Alright, come on, Asbat. Get your foot in that freaking base, dude. Come on. Oh, there we go. That's tight. It's a tight fit. I haven't been able to read comics. I haven't been able to work on the collection video. Instead of Azrael, he was Azrael. Shut up. That's awful. Have you watched the Among Us TV series? I don't think I could care any less about Among Us. So, no. Among Us in real life. Sus. Sus. That's pretty much the extent of my Among Us knowledge, is that song. Yeah, there's Asbat. He's cool. I don't like multiplayer games, so I've never played Among Us. I don't like playing games with people. I like it being an experience. I don't mind if it's like a co-op with a friend. Like, I don't mind that, but like I haven't done that in ages, really. So, you know how it be. You know how it be sometimes. The adulting has really been hitting me recently, where I just have less and less time to myself, so. So there we go. There's all my toys opened up. Hour and a half stream. We did it. We opened the toys. The toys have been opened, guys. Never sing that again. Don't tell me what to do, actually. I'm going to do what I want to do. So, Among Us in real life. Sus. Sus. Yeah, I hate adulting. Is your storage unit at your house or off-site? I mean, I have a basement, so whenever I gotta store toys, that's where they go. Can you rearrange your Zakus? There's a lot of them. Eventually I might. But that collection's okay where it's at right now. That's the least of my concerns. Can you do a video on fast food Transformers toys? That's in the pipeline, actually. That's in the pipeline. Talking about, like, the modern changeables, some of the old changeables, a few I have here and there. I've thought about doing that. But, I don't know. I feel like that void has been filled. I feel like Mitch Santona might have a word with me. Nah, he wouldn't care. But yeah, I do plan on trying to get some videos filmed tonight. I'm hoping. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Yeah, I could probably get some videos filmed. Because I got, this will be a short. I got this at the toy department for $5. Little Legends Class Cybertron guy. I got this on... Dude, it's crazy this was on clearance already. Mando and Grogu Merc Droid, the Mercenary, for $7. What the heck? What the heck? So, I got that just to check it out. Still haven't seen the movie, so we'll see. Favorite post-2018 Generations mold? Siege Onwards. I love Commander Jetfire. Love him. I'm not going to count... Can I count Studio Series? Like Studio Series 86? Can I count that or no? Because I love the Dinobots. I love them. 86 Soundwave. Even the Netflix Soundwave is really good. I do have 86 Megatron. He's cool. I wanted to ask if you possibly could do an updated Lego Clone Trooper Army video. I mentioned it earlier in the stream. That is something that is 100% going to happen. I just need to kind of curate my collection a bit better. But, like, I'm caught up with all the Lego ones. Actually, just yesterday got I finally got it. The Clone Cadet gift with purchase set. With, like, the Camino, like, weird flying ship and, like, some of the, like, training structures. I got that. I still don't have every minifig, but I wanted that set. For sure. Do you have any limited edition stuff? Oh, you bet. Are you talking about Gunpla? Or, like, just anything in general? Because I have a lot of P Bandais. I probably order more from P Bandai than, like, normal hobby shops. I've got so many P Bandais. But if I can count... if I can count Studio Series 86, definitely the Dinobots. Siege Omega Supreme, though. That's the only Titan where I broke my rule of no repaints. And I got the Guardian Robot, because that's my favorite Titan class, Omega Supreme. I love that Omega Supreme. And I love the Guardian Robot. That one's awesome. I'm literally looking at my shelves right now while I'm thinking about it. I'd probably say those. Like Siege Jetfire, Omega Supreme. I'm so happy that they haven't decided to, like, try to update Siege Jetfire. They just keep reissuing it because they already know how perfect it is. So, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Favorite TFA figure? I love the Deluxe Blur. I love the Rodimus. And I do also have the BotCon Breakdown, too. Repaint of that. The Cybertron Ironhide is cool. Yeah, I actually opened that because I did see the Nightfall animated trailer, and I'm so hyped for it. Nightfall's my favorite Batman comic storyline. My 86 Megs is fine. He's cool. Talk about some of the rare clones. I mean, I've done like 2 videos on rare clone troopers. So, if you want to check those out. But right now I've been collecting Sideshow clone troopers, and the rare ones there, I probably got the rarest recently with Ganch, but I dropped over $300 on that single freaking figure. So if I would have waited, I probably could have gotten it cheaper, but it's one of those things. I went to the toy show with the intention of getting a Sideshow clone, and that was the Sideshow clone I wanted, so I was like, I'm just going to do it. Denal, I can never remember how to say his name. I've been corrected a million times. My brain just cannot retain that information. The Cad Bane and Dino disguise. That's a pretty rare one. I really want to track that one down. The Bomb Squad Trooper. Number one, it's surprising Sideshow did a freaking Bomb Squad Trooper. They only showed up in one episode. But also, it's a rare figure. It's pretty rare. I want it. But I'll get it someday. Did you forgot that Sonic the Hedgehog franchise turned 35 today? I didn't even know it was turning 35 today. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's old. It's old. You recommend a classic class RC, like from Blockies? Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's probably one of the best. Thinking about it, it's probably the best, like, cheaper and Rise of the Beast RC. YOLO Park did an AMK Pro. I don't have that one. For whatever reason, they didn't send it to me. But it looks good. Do you remember those old Lego thrift store vids where you make like in 2016? I don't know why I said Lego. I don't know where I got the word Lego from. Yeah, dude, those like the old thrift store toy trash. That was some fun times because I was very influenced by like the edgy humor on YouTube at the time, like Filthy Frank and iDubbbz, rest in peace. Not literally, just reputationally. I was influenced by that humor. And those were some goofy, fun videos. My thrift store nowadays, I just don't find anything. I think somebody that works there scoops up all the good stuff before it even hits the shelves. So, yeah, I just don't find anything there anymore. Do you like the Blockies Defender series? I do. I don't know how much I would, like, fully collect them if they didn't, like, do the combiners. Because my favorite part about it is the combiners. Because I love the Bruticus and the Devastator, and I'm excited to see what the next one's going to be. But yeah. So I did not drop the Clone Corner and Droid District series. I still make... Well, Droid District, that's so, like, seldomly made anyway. But Clone Corner still exists. I still add to the playlist whenever I make a new Clone Trooper video. But I dropped the words Clone Corner. And let me tell you why. It's because of how stupid YouTube is. So I have noticed that YouTube does not like to promote videos that are a part of a series. Like, they don't like it when somebody, like, will title a video, like, you know, blah, 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 number 69. Like, they don't like it when YouTubers do that because I think it intimidates people wanting to jump in and, like, watch it because they're like, oh, this is a 69th one? Like, how about 1 through 68? You know? So I think it intimidates people. And it also, I've noticed, like, with YouTube title creation, it's very difficult to squeeze in a title like that, like Clone Corner, when you only have 100 characters to work with. So I have to use those characters very wisely. So nowadays I use them for the hook and then what the actual video is about. So I'll do, like, say my Sideshow Ganch video, I'm like, I spent how much on the rarest clone figure ever, then Sideshow Clone Commander Ganch. Like, I want to make sure the title of the item is still in the title. So I just had to drop the name Clone Corner, but spiritually, it is still Clone Corner. I dropped the intro too because I just wanted to streamline my intro. So I dropped that. But it still exists. The playlist is still added to. It's still a thing. So it's just me having to adapt to YouTube's ever-evolving climate. Like with thumbnails too. I've been trying to streamline those. I'm literally getting to the point where I think I'm going to have to make my logo smaller in the thumbnail. I still like having the logo in there. Not everybody does it, but I like doing it. But I might have to shrink it a little bit. Because I've noticed that thumbnails that are successful have like just the 1 or 2 like words to catch your attention, and sometimes they play off of the title, but you don't want to repeat the title in the thumbnail. Like, you want the thumbnail to get you a different piece of information than the title. It's so bizarre. It's so bizarre. I can't say I'm a fan of having to play YouTube's games. I do have G-Quox. It's a good kit. Really advanced, though. For a little high grade. Like, I felt like I was building a real grade sometimes. It was really intricate. Thanks, Void Bro. I appreciate it. I like keeping it chill. Which Decepticon should be an Autobot? I mean, there's been a few Decepticons that have, like, had a change of heart. Like, Prime Dreadwing, G1 Thunder, or, like, Comic Thundercracker, Cartoon Blitzwing. Like, there's been a lot. But, I don't know. I feel like they've already kind of answered that pretty well. So I'll keep the stream going for a little bit longer. Just a little bit. I did see the Dogma hard case 2-pack. I'm hyped for it. Oh, Blockies is doing Volcanicus next? Is that why they've been doing the Beast Mode? The Beast Mode Dinobots? Oh, I didn't even expect that. Didn't even expect that. Dude, hard case is so cool. Hot Toys teased a hard case. Like, they showed a prototype, and they have not solicited it. I will be all over a Hot Toys hard case. I love hard case. He's my favorite of the original, like... What planet were they on? Seleucami? Where they found Cutler Quain? Wasn't that Seleucami? Out of the three, like, the Kix, Jesse, hard case trio, like, hard case is my favorite. I love all three of them, though. Like, Jesse's really cool. And I think, like, narratively, the idea of him being, like, an ARC trooper and, like, him being the one to die during the end of the Clone Wars was, like, really cool. Like, seeing his helmet with the Republic logo. Oh, that was some symbolism right there. That's some good stuff. You hate SH Figure Arts, but you kind of mourn the loss of their Faye Valentine. Was it like a prototype they showed and never released? Because don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. Because I literally have them all the way up here. Figure Arts, so that Char Aznable from Gundam. You see him? Where's the finger? There it is. That Char, they like showed the prototype like nearly 10 years before it finally got released. So don't give up hope. Figure Arts is weird like that. Sometimes they'll show a prototype and years and years and years and years later we'll finally release it. I'm definitely going to get the Black Series SDCC exclusive. I mean, I have to. It's a freaking clone trooper. It's the 501st ATRT. I have to get that. But the TVC one, I mean, if I can, because it's like Tartakovsky, which is cool. But I don't know. Yeah, same with the Char. That Figure Arts Char was fully painted and detailed. Like, it was ready to go over 10 years ago. Now over 10 years ago. I haven't watched Rust Belt's new clone video because I try not to watch other creators and their videos on a product that I'm going to do a video on. But it was on the AliExpress Kashyyyk Troopers. And I just got my first one in the mail, and it's really cool. You made a shockwave out of pipe cleaners? That sounds cool. Found Cyberfire Bumblebee at the thrift store. That's a good find. What's my favorite Bayverse Optimus? So, mainline, I have to give it to that Revenge of the Fallen Leader class. Any version of that mold is the best. But I personally love the movie Masterpiece. Specifically, my knockoff. I love my knockoff of it. Like the legendary toys. All like silvered out. Super gorgeous. It's really cool. You're going to your first Comic-Con? Oh, that's cool. I've not seen Toy Story 5 yet. I've heard it's okay. So I'll probably go see it eventually. Eventually. Will you buy the Transformers cereal box with core class Jazz? I probably will not. I'd like to check out that Jazz, but I don't need that. Do not need. Your phone's broken. That sucks. I'm sorry. How many Black Series do you have? I have all the clone troopers. I have every clone. So do the math there. It's probably like 50 or 60. But then outside of clones, I probably have like 10 outside of clone troopers. Like, I do not have a lot. I do not. Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit more than 10, because I do have like some battle droids just to complement the clones. I don't have any Jedi Generals, though, except for the Obi-Wan and the clone armor. I have that one, but I don't have any of the... It's not like I have an Anakin to go with my 501st or anything. I decided to not collect like that. I have a few Asia exclusive blockies, but not really a lot. Yeah. So, I saw the comment, who did your profile pic? It's low-key doo-doo, and I was about to absolutely... I was about to go off on you, because that was made by one of my greatest friends, Fluff, and then I see it's you, Fluff. Don't hate on yourself, bro. Don't hate on yourself. It's an amazing profile pic. It's so good. I will keep it forever unless you make me a new one, and then I will put a new one. I haven't put it on a t-shirt yet, though. I need to get around to doing that. You're making Transformers G1 character out of pipe cleaner. Oh, you want to do Starscream? He doesn't suck. He's cool. My most anticipated movie of the year. I don't anticipate movies anymore, really. I'm just not a movie guy. I guess Mando and Grogu, but I haven't even gone to see it, and it's been out for like a month. So that just goes to show how much I anticipate movies. Spider-Man I don't care about. MCU's trash. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'll catch it on Disney Plus or whatever. Doomsday I don't care about. Toy Story 5 I'll probably go to see eventually. Probably the movie I'm the most hyped for, and it doesn't come out this year, is The Batman Part 2. That I'm excited for, and I will go to see like opening night. That I'm excited for. Not much else. Not much else. Will you get the Gem and the Holograms blaster figure? Absolutely not. I don't care one bit. I don't care one bit about that. Get that out of here. I need to cut back on my weird random Transformers that I just don't care about. Like, why do I own this? You know, I feel like I'll look at certain figures and I'm just like, why do I own this? Like, why do I have this? Why do I have that? And I just need to get rid of it. I need to do that. What about Supergirl? It comes out on Friday. I don't care about Supergirl at all, bro. I didn't watch Superman until like earlier this year. Like, I finally watched it on HBO Max. I'm like, oh, I guess I'll watch Superman. And it was okay. It's okay. I liked it. I don't know. It takes a lot for me to really... Probably the movie that I've watched most recently that's had like the biggest impact on me. And it's not even a new release. It's just a movie that I didn't watch. And it was on my like watch list for years. No Country for Old Men. That movie, that is a freaking movie. That's a movie that's so good. I consider myself a fan of that. Like, I know the character names. I've watched videos on like the making and the lore and the stories and the character developments. Like, that is a movie. And the scene with Llewellyn Moss sitting in that hotel room, hearing those footsteps, and you know that it's Anton. Like, you know it's not going to be a fake out. You know that's freaking Anton. I have not been on the edge of my seat watching something for so long. That was one heck of a scene. That was something. And most movies nowadays do not engross you into it like that does. Like, they're just, so many of them nowadays are just for money. Like, it's just for money. That's what it is. You can tell it's not a real, like, genuine attempt at storytelling, like, especially like the nerdy sphere. I feel like The Batman was a genuine, like, we are making a really cool Batman movie. Like, they put so much love into that. Especially the MCU nowadays. It is so manufactured. The MCU is just so artificial. It really, really is. Like, I enjoyed Daredevil Born Again, and I really do like it. But especially, like, you can tell it's really manufactured when they're, like, trying to really shoehorn political commentary, because the anti-vigilante task force was literally just ICE. Like, it was just ICE. You know, they put ICE in the MCU, And instead of going after, Hispanic people, it's going after vigilantes, you know? And they show the brutality and they show the unfairness and everything. And it's like, you know, good for showing this, but like it just feels so manufactured. Like it feels like, yeah, it felt too on the nose at times, especially the boys too. The boys finale, I thought it was okay. Definitely wasn't like uh doo-doo level finale, but it definitely could have been a lot better. But still, especially this boys final season, it was so on the nose with the commentaries on like the political leader being held to this Jesus like standard, and political manipulation, media lying, like all this stuff. It was so on the nose. And the boys already kind of was, but it just got worse and worse. So I've not been to Mexico, no. I'd love to go someday. I'd love to. Did you finish getting those old Justice League figures? I mean, I got all the main ones I wanted, like the original lineup of like the Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, Hawk Girl, and Batman. Like I got them. That's all I needed. I'm good. You have to. Wonder Woman, man. It's probably the best show I've watched this year. Oh, Wonder Man. I thought you said Wonder Woman. Man. Yeah, I don't care about Wonder Man. I don't care. I've never known about the character before that. I just don't care. I'm sure it's a good show. I just don't care, dude. Favorite Batman movie? I always say this. The 89 Batman movie is my favorite Batman movie. The Batman is my favorite Batman, and The Dark Knight is my favorite movie with Batman in it. That's what I always say. Oh, geez, remember Mexico Woody? Dude, the sad thing about that, so it's referencing my like most popular full-length video, my Plastic Purgatory on my Toy Story toys. I showed like this really weird looking Woody doll, and I just shared like when my brother and I were kids, we called him Mexico Woody. And I mean, yeah, we were little kids. I don't know why we called him Mexico Woody. We weren't trying to be racist or anything. We were just kids. But then there was this guy that I unfortunately offended. He's like, "Hey, I'm from Mexico, and you calling that doll ugly and then saying it's Mexico Woody is very offensive." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, that wasn't the intent. I was just saying like that's what I did when I was a kid. I don't necessarily endorse you calling that Mexico Woody now, but I was just saying it." But I ended up having to like mark that video for kids because that video came out like right around the whole COPPA situation. I think it was like a year after COPPA. So like I made a decent amount of cash from it, and I got my millions of views from it. But then I had to mark it for as kids because I had a strong feeling that YouTube was going to mark it as for kids because of how wide of a reach it had with kids. Like I can guarantee you, there's been so many toddlers that have their mommy's eye Plastic Purgatory on Toy Story. Like I can guarantee you. So I was like, I don't want this to hurt my channel. I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm just gonna mark it for kids. I'm doing good, Lynn's Biz. I'm about to end the stream though, so I'm about to end it. What's your favorite unpopular Transformers opinion? I did a whole video on my Transformers hot takes actually. But my unpopular Transformers opinion is that 86 Prime is not the be-all end-all perfect Optimus Prime toy, and I will only say nothing but uncertain things on that mold. You're only positive on the DCEU. Are you talking about like movie universes? Like when it comes to like superhero movie universes, like I don't think I'm positive on any of them nowadays. I mean, they had their time. I think the MCU was fantastic up until Endgame, and then it had a couple, shining points here and there, but it was all shining points up until Endgame. Like it was all peak. You had a couple duds, like Thor: The Dark World. You had a couple duds, but it was all peak up until Endgame. And then they just didn't know what to do after that. But the DCEU, like the Snyderverse, that stuff is bad. That is bad. Like, it is just not good. I really enjoy Henry Cavill as Superman. I do not like Ben Affleck Batman. I don't really like much else other than Henry Cavill Superman. Like, that was a perfect casting, and they wasted it. But you know how it be. You know how it be. Yeah, they just revealed that TVC Phase 1 clone pack. Using your live stream, you were building Bumblebee and Optimus Lego. Well, yeah, now here's the Megatron Lego. Wow, we've come full circle. Dark of the Moon, Chicago, or Mission City? Dude, the Chicago fight was insane. That was insane. Oh, yeah, you're... Sorry, Eli. Sometimes I just see the title, and that's all I can... It's hard for me to keep track of things. Thanks for stopping by. Would you buy a G1? Would you buy a G.I. Joe Classified and Transformers Energon Universe toy line? G.I. Joe Classified, no. But if they do, like, if they start bringing some Energon Universe stuff into, like, Studio Series or whatever, because they're going to start doing comic things, I'll be selective with what I get, because, like, the design, they're just G1. Everything's just G1 now, dude. Everything's G1. Cyberverse looks like G1. Evergreen looks like G1. Earthspark was mostly looking like G1. Like, it's all G1. I'm kind of over it. That's why I like Tobot and Metal Cardbot toys more nowadays, because they're not just G1. Like, we're getting to the point where we're remaking the remakes of the remakes. You know? We're getting to that point. Like, look at the Superion. The new, like, Legacy Superion that came out. That is a remake of a remake of a remake. Like, the first one was the Energon Revenge of the Fallen one, and then we got Combiner Wars, and now we have this one. Like, we're going a little too far with the remakes. And it's getting tiresome. They were getting really creative there for a while, like doing Titans of the freaking Ark and the Nemesis. That was awesome. And then the Primes. I'm happy they've finally done the Primes. But now that the Primes are done, what's left? What are you going to do? You're running out of ideas, Hasbro. You need to reinvent the wheel, unless you want Transformers to fizzle out like G.I. Joe has. Like, it's rough. Do more Toy Story videos? I want to. There's just no cool toys coming out. I did order something on AliExpress I might do a video on. Might. Blockies, they don't have the Toy Story, like, license in the US, so I'm not getting those to review. I would have if Blockies would send them to me. But yeah, there's just not much to talk about Toy Story wise. You know, it's unfortunate. Yeah, Michael Bay, I don't know how that'll go either. I'm not a media guy anymore, dude. I've accepted that. Like, when it comes to movies and TV shows and even video games, like, I'm not interested in new media. Number one, I'm too busy to properly engage with it. Like, if I'm watching something, it's usually in the background. I did watch Spider Noir. I did like that. I thought Spider Noir was cool. But yeah, I feel like most of the answers to "Have you watched this? Will you watch this?" are usually no or eventually for me. So yeah, I think I'm also gonna dip as well. I think I need to end the stream because I want to film some videos. And Spider Noir was good, dude. Like, it's pretty good. I was surprised. I was thoroughly surprised. It wasn't like the best thing ever. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is groundbreaking. It had that one really cool twist that I really enjoyed. Do you buy Marvel Legends anymore? Nope. Not a Marvel Legends guy. Definitely not. Well, yo, guys, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Nick Cage was amazing. Like, that was perfect casting. Perfect casting. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, guys. I'm probably going to go chow on something because my tummy's been rumbling. And then I'm going to try to film some videos tonight. Who's your favorite Transformer? Brawl, I guess. Soundwave and Optimus, too. But those guys are A-listers, so my favorite other than an A-lister is Brawl. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you all. Thank you all. Have a whole batch of videos coming up for channel members. So, yeah, stay tuned. I'm not going to get the ZD Toys Igor. I'm happy with my Comic Cave one. It's like pretty much the same size. It's a nicer quality, so I'm not going to... That's one ZD Toys I'm not getting. I'm not getting Gamma either, because I have the Striker, and I compared it to my Comic Cave, and I'm like, dude, these are the same size. Scale works perfect. I'm not going to get Gamma. Wait, what am I waiting for? Wait. What? You told me to wait, so I'm waiting. I'm waiting. What am I waiting for? I did see the Nightfall teaser. It looks really cool. That's why I opened this Azrael tonight, because I was hyped for that. What am I waiting for? Oh my gosh. You have 1 minute. Okay, there you go. Why is Dumb Jake here? Because we're friends. We're friends. We be friends. We be friendin'. We went to TFCon together. We've hung out. We're gonna go to BotCon together. We're like, we live like an hour apart from each other, so. Alrighty, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see ya. Bye-bye.